I came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Get the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
Ready to get beat?
Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback.
I already did. I mean, I'm broadcasting. You could do it if you want to.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready.
Yo, my fucking cousin fucking lost fantasy football. Yeah, the fool even score over 100 points. I was like, this motherfucker. Alright, like, fuck. That's what I was saying. Oh, not in person.
Well, Coach, no rain in the forecast. That's the good news, but it is a chilly December day here in the Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready
Yo,
for
I kind of noticed it's like whoever sends the invite kicks the ball.
With the Arizona Cardinals. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Got it! 54! Mike 54!
If I start lagging, I'm going to stop broadcasting.
This is David Johnson, the former.
Oh, this mother.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Well, that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Out, 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 out. Check, 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 check. 49, check 49, check 49.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now McKinnon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Who's your running?
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Oh, you have David Johnson. Yeah.
Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
God, bro.
That time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Second down, McKinnon. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jerick McKinnon. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Switch, switch, switch. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
No, I saw it
They'd
first.
love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so
he's
be
more
it.
explosive.
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 31, Wilson, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school...
Oh, I should have fucking picked that. Oh,
man.
A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Murray, screen play, McKinnon.
Ooh, damn, he got him with
And they
that.
are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Murray going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down here
Oh,
at
should
the
have had that
3-yard
fucking
line.
sack.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check 9, check 9. Shoot, shoot. Good job right there, good job right there. Tempo, tempo.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Wide
Wilson,
open.
he lets it fly. He's got him in. Complete. The 20.
He's wide open.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 83 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing correct at all.
Fucking
You
hit
got
the...
it down. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, the former 2nd rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Bro, you made Tyler look all decked out.
Definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
See that.
Blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Oh, fits, bro.
Points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
Taken in at the 22. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. I smell fear in that offense. Touch 50, touch 50. 14.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's it, baby. That's it. It's a gain of 7.
10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
We got 4. We got 4. What? 280. Yes, Mike.
From the 41, Wilson, it's caught, block it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. On first down, Miller. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Cassius Marsh able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, this from 54 yards out.
Get that win.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And
drafting
the
kick the first
but
round.
now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now
come on, Peters. You got to pick that.
You're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go.
Christian
Ball
Kirk.
on the 43. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon.
Oh, that's Peters.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He's going to want it. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
His helmets are pretty badass.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course,
I said that helmet's pretty badass when he was wearing.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career.
Yeah, it has like
what
kind of like the
about
X.
A rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 37. Check 37. Look left. Hey. 58, boy, 58.
Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 3rd down, Murray. This complete to the tight end play. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I'm fucking returning
that'll
this.
hit in the end zone.
I've done that too many times in my days, man. Doesn't work out.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this rocket. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still y'all playing the wrong football.
Now it's Miller.
Fucking get out of my fucking way, bro. It's just like that fool.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
What the fuck?
50.
Right.
Mike 58 right there. Bring it. Bring it. Shit. Showing up.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, and it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
Big stuff. Let's go. Alert. Watch out. Alert flare. Check it out,
They'll run on 1st down. Miller, and he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
Oh, man, that was just a horrible-ass fucking throw. God.
Robert Alford.
Can anybody make a fucking tackle, though? Like, God, that was just such a horrible throw. Damn, man.
First half interception.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for... There's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope off?
Get him, Reed. Get him, Reed.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Oh, get that, baby.
Tipped and intercepted.
Yo, that thing that hit the ground, bro.
And the return this time.
It's under 2 minutes.
42 yards.
Bro. That's what we needed, baby. That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Wilson. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, what? Yo, I thought that was a pick. Bro, like.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Oh, my God.
As his guys are back within a single score.
I swear I thought that was going to be a
The extra point now coming from Myers. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down.
And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now the Card's going to call another.
You keep running with him, I'm going to crack his ass.
15 seconds to play in the first
I think it's
half.
already like 2 weeks. Season's over, but.
Murray now on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out.
Nope.
His kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
56 yards. Yo, I think the guy probably just playing the last game. He made like a 60-yarder or something.
And they cash in with 3.
Something close. They're talking about
plexus on that one. The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one.
Oh, bro, would have got that hole right there.
He takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports
going into half.
Here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, you see fucking Patrick Mahomes just fucking wipe
Coming
up.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Wilson on 3rd down.
Bro,
It's incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
We got this. 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? It makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray.
Get that.
Into heavy traffic,
Peters.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I'm just knowing they're going to get picked. I know, because I throw a lot.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check. Fresh now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble.
Right, like,
second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Against the mic. Go against the mic. And what's that? And what's the ball? Check 31. Check 31. Alert.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
There we go, baby.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
So clapping.
Chris Carson with his 16th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will tie things at 20 all.
Chris Carson, man. Fucking slow ass, bro. Did you see how slow he was? Like, bro.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now.
Like, I mean, yeah, you got the touchdown.
This will be taken in.
Yeah, it's the same with Chris Carson, bro.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And it's like Lamar Miller, I think he's at like a 92. And it's like you could totally see the difference.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Johnson.
Oh, bro, Clowney almost had your ass, bro.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side.
Yeah, if you would have been forward, I would have got you, man, for sure.
They've got to look at each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Oh, David Johnson?
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
Get him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special
Get off him, bro.
They got it. They got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Ah, damn, bro.
Escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Strip the ball.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
And
that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson setting up the screen for Miller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
30 inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. 10th carry now for
bro.
He will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line.
We going for it.
They'll be marked inches short.
We're going for it. We're going for it.
To 4th down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
I like it. I like it.
58, boys, 58. Go. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Friday.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, good.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Disley is slow as fuck.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'd be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out?
Bro.
Wilson's gonna go down.
I was just hoping I didn't fumble that shit, man.
He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's going to be a long day. Say it. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike.
Here's Wilson. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. With their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. He'll try and run it. Murray fighting. Lost the ball.
Bro, you're so fucking lucky, bro. You're so fucking lucky. Who ran up and got that?
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback.
I bet you're a heat.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offensive
run the fucking ball, bro! Oh my god, like, just couldn't, like, my guys are just all in the way.
So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
What the fuck?
But it has to be plays that gets
like, what the fuck?
And keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Good job right there. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Get that.
Bro, it's like, I just take it safe. Get you to jump.
To try again after the sack. Wilson dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Here's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. For the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit
Been a good
further.
game, though, man.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw, it's Murray. And the catch made by Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep, and I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Kyler Murray, a 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
This is
what? Come on, bro.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Damn.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Bro, that was almost a pick, though.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Yeah, good game, man.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one taken from the 7.
Good game, man.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on
let's
ice.
Go.
So you get the sense that
in the
whatever was said
playoff
at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more.
Let's go.
Come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practice.